planners and bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic. Well, hello planner babes, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. Well, first I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, you guys, I know my channel is normally planning and junk journaling and art, but I do every year an annual tour of my home for Christmas, and I thought I would do an annual tour of my fall home decor as well, which is 99.999% Dollar Tree DIY. So I'm so excited to show you guys all of the awesome products or projects, and I'm so glad that our home is mostly finished now that we've moved in. All right, let's get to it. Okay, you guys, let's just start with the front door. This wreath started off as a thrift store find that my daughter had, and it came with the big sunflowers, the big white flowers, and I used a Dollar Tree hook, that gold one right there, and I made the bows that are on there, except for the one in the very center that was a pre-made tiny bow from Dollar Tree, but I used Dollar Tree ribbon to make the other big bows, and I just used the style or the method that Olivia's Romantic Home on YouTube does. She has a Christmas bow making video that you can use any time of the year. I ran out of some of the ribbon that I used, and so I just went ahead and used two different tails on this one. I think it looks good. There was some Dollar Tree sunflowers underneath the ribbon, that's why I lifted it up there, and then these are Dollar Tree pumpkin stems that I stuck in there, and I think it just looks really nice on the front door. And it was very easy to make, and I'm super thrilled with how it looks. I just wanted to show you guys, this is not a mat from Dollar Tree, it came from Walmart, but I think it's so pretty and it really stands out for fall, and I'm very happy with the look. So inside, when you step inside the house, then I made this really cool, I think is really cool, wreath in here on the front door on the opposite side. And it started off with just a Dollar Tree pumpkin sign that says thankful and blessed. And I cut out a Dollar Tree foam board. I traced a Dollar Tree wire wreath form, and because I wanted to be able to glue the stuff on there a lot easier in this case. And then I put in some toilet paper rings or holders, you know, that your toilet paper is wrapped around the cardboard, and I just folded it in and glued it to make that kind of design, and then painted it with Dollar Tree acrylic paints. Those are all Dollar Tree sunflowers. The ones that are small were on the little package of like 8 in a package with a little wire, and then the two big ones on the left and right were on stems. And I did all of the bows and everything. So now I'm just going to give you just a quick look at how the whole living room looks. The living and formal dining room area of our home all decorated now. We are going to get a couple more chairs for the other opposite sides of the table, different design. And I just wanted to give you a little tour before I break down how the Dollar Tree stuff is in here. Okay, you guys, so this wreath is using Dollar Tree ribbon to hang it, and it was that grapevine or really small grapevine wreath forms that they have at Dollar Tree, and these are all Dollar Tree leaves. The leaves were on the garland, and I just pulled them off, or cut them off, I think. And then there's Dollar Tree berries that were in part of that garland, and then Dollar Tree big sunflowers that were on stems, and I just cut the tips of those pre-made Dollar Tree ribbons. Now this is a Dollar Tree frame that I've had since my husband and I got married, and we had several that we used at our wedding, and that is my original art. It's a watercolor, but I printed it on regular printer paper just as a placeholder for right now. This is my original art as well in a Dollar Tree frame because I'm going to get good prints for them. But I think they look nice there. And so these are Dollar Tree ribbon, the pre-made ribbon at the top with the pumpkin. This is Dollar Tree mesh in orange that I got. And then on the picture is that actually came from the 99-cent store, but it was in a different frame that fell apart, and I just glued it on some Dollar Tree foam board, and I think it turned out nicely. And here is the other one. This one says Be Giving, and it's the exact same design in terms of how I put it all together. That foam board just looks nice and it's so inexpensive. Now this is my dining table. The tablecloth and the runner came from Goodwill, and the little wicker plates are from Goodwill, but the plates are from Dollar Tree underneath, the white ones, and those what do you call the gold things? You guys know it. I'll put it across the screen, but that and all of these stems came from Dollar Tree, and all of the pumpkins came from Dollar Tree. The tray is from the 99-cent store, but everything else except for the vase, that was from Goodwill. Chargers, those gold things are called chargers. So here's another look at that. I think those stems from Dollar Tree are amazing. And now let's go into the kitchen area. So here first, I'll just show you guys, my son gave us that beautiful prayer. I think it's in Hungarian. He majored in linguistics and studies lots of languages. And under that is just a Dollar Tree sign. I did not change this one at all. Frankly, I just ran out of supplies. I will probably do something later with it. Now this picture actually came from a Dollar Tree calendar. And I just took that page out for whatever month it was, and then I used Dollar Tree double-sided permanent tape onto Dollar Tree poster board for the white frame around it, and then I used foam board that I put that poster board on top of using Dollar Tree double-sided tape. Actually, I used some Dollar Tree craft glue as part of that project as well. And then this is just another view of one of the walls in the kitchen with our little kitchen table there. And so I created this gallery wall using mostly Dollar Tree goodies, and some of them I put together. So I'm happy with that. Now this is a Dollar Tree DIY I did. I made the big bow with the buffalo check ribbon from Dollar Tree, and then the pre-made Dollar Tree ribbon on top of it. And then this was a Dollar Tree sign of the jar, mason jar, and I just glued it on top of that. That broom was from our wedding. And then this little canvas of the mugs or tea glasses are from Dollar Tree. It's from Dollar Tree, and this picture with the tea and coffee mugs is from Dollar Tree. Now this truck was from the 99-cent store for $1.99, but I used scrap ribbon to put the bows on top of it. And this eat sign I made from Dollar Tree. The frame is Dollar Tree, and I just used white paper and Dollar Tree stickers to put the word eat on it, and that is so inexpensive, $2 for that. This grateful, thankful, blessed canvas is from Dollar Tree as well. We talked about those beautiful mugs. I really love that. And then these mugs right here, that canvas is also from Dollar Tree. And then that's just a Dollar Tree frame with the picture of my husband with two of our one of our kids and his wife and us together. And that's with the younger kids, and we were in Mount Lemmon in around Tucson. And then that Let's Stay Home is not from Dollar Tree, and neither was The Love Lingers Here. But these are Dollar Tree sunflowers in a jar. That jar actually had coffee in it, and I saved it. I thought it looks really good there. Now that little pumpkin stand and these little pumpkins that are here and that fabric pumpkin all came from the 99-cent store. I think it all works really, really well together. I love our little kitchen table. We're going to get a round one here pretty soon, and my little checkered tablecloth. I got that tablecloth from Amazon, but I'm so happy with that wall. This is not from Dollar Tree. I just wanted to show you. I made this little sign with a frame I already had. The left container's for trash and the right one is for recycling, and I just think it fits with the kind of the farmhouse theme in our kitchen. And then here I made this. This is just a Dollar Tree foam board, and then I used a wreath that we had already and just tacked it up there with some Dollar Tree ribbon, and I just nailed the foam board onto the wall. And then those are Dollar Tree letters that you can actually color in. Now I was out of Y's. I didn't have a Y, so I just cut the end of an X so that it would fit in there. Maybe I can find some new letters that will fit there later, but there's a little nail so you can see. I think it helps with and those are my son's really nice looking legs. He was cooking. All right, this is in my craft room. I'm not going to do a full tour of the craft room again, but I do have a playlist because I am finishing it up for my official tour in January of everything being done. But I made this. This was Dollar Tree wreath wire frame, and then I used actually a pillowcase that I cut into one long strip. I can tell you how I did that some other time. Just let me know if you're interested. And I wrapped that around. I glued a Dollar Tree pre-made ribbon, and that was a Dollar Tree frame sign rather, and I just cut the corners off so that it would fit and not stick out. And I'm so happy with that. I think it looks really, really fun, and it fits with my pink and green craft room theme. Now this is my original watercolor art that I created for a principal for my Patreon members, and then I framed it in a Dollar Tree frame, which is an old one from our wedding, and then that is 2 Dollar Tree mats. So the mats that they have in the framing section are 2 for $1, 2 in 1 pack, and I used both of them to really protect the art from the glass. This is a Dollar Tree greeting card that was in my recent haul, and I used 1 mat from Dollar Tree and another Dollar Tree frame, and I didn't cut the card up at all. It's still in there just like it came. I just taped it in there, and I'm so happy. Now this was my first project for the season. I took a wreath that I already had from the thrift store. I wrapped it up in Dollar Tree mesh, where Dollar Tree has some huge rolls of pink mesh, and I got 2 of those. I made a little Dollar Tree ribbon there and hot glued it. I took the cotton off of the long stems that they had at Dollar Tree and glued that, and I glued the pumpkins. The ribbon was already on there, but I also glued in the sunflowers, and I think it really fits my shabby chic craft room. And there is Dollar Tree yarn, that white yarn that's holding it onto the Dollar Tree hook. I'm super happy with that. And again, it really fits my aesthetic and fits the season as well. And then here on the back of the patio door is probably my favorite one. So I took Dollar Tree wire frame and I covered it with the buffalo check, and then I hot glued this Dollar Tree sign, and where it had stuff to hang it, it had a hole, so I glued a Dollar Tree sunflower, the little one, and then I glued 2 Dollar Tree sunflowers from stems there, and a pre-made Dollar Tree ribbon there in the center, and then I used some other Dollar Tree ribbon to hang it. Just hot glued it all on there. So happy. And then this is the carport wreath and it's a Dollar Tree hook there. And then I had already gotten this from the thrift store, but it only had this big ribbon on here on the left, and it was just flat, and I just fluffed it out, and then I wrapped it with some Dollar Tree ribbon all around the rest of the wreath. So it's really pretty plaid, and then I added a few berries. It had some already, but not that many, and so I just added some more on there, and I think it just looks so beautiful. I'm just happy every time I turn the corner to park. And this is it, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this tour. I loved making all of these goodies. They were so fun, and I'm so happy my home just feels a lot more warm and cozy now. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also like and comment and share. It really helps my channel a lot. Also, if you want to check out all of my creative ventures and adventures through photos, just check me out on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic. Also, I have 2 Facebook groups. The one for anyone around the world is called Organized Planner Chic Crew, and there we do giveaways. We'll have one this month, and we also try to post just about every day with all different types of fun things. And then the other group is local. It's called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ, and there we normally meet in person once a month, but because of COVID-19, we're doing everything on Facebook. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. And until next time, happy planning!